Okay. Sorry. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all friends all over the world. This is Helen coming live with you from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. And I'm glad to have all you here in my channel where I interview on digital entrepreneur all over the world, and I'm also the part of it. I'm also the global digital business, and the objective of my life course series is I want to share a real business to all the people who are looking for a new chance for the life. And this is a smart business. Why I said this is smart business? Now let's follow our talk with Mr. Dave from Sydney, Australia. Welcome, Miss Dave. Yeah, how are you doing today?
Yeah, good. Thank you, Helen. Nice to see you.
Yeah, okay. Today is Saturday. It's weekend. What do you usually do on weekend?
Usually I work because I have a lawn mowing gardening business too. So usually I do that, but today I decided to have a day off because I was going to talk to you.
Yeah.
So the work I had today, I will do tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, ready day up. So let's give our audience a little bit introduction about yourself so the viewer can know about you. Yeah.
Okay, as Helen said, my name's David or Dave. I'm 55. I live in Sydney in Australia. I've lived in Sydney for about 20 years. I grew up in a coastal town in Newcastle, about 2 hours drive north from here. By the beach, beautiful. I love it. I want to get back there. Like I just said, I own a lawnmower and gardening business that I just operate by myself. I started it by myself, and it's just my business. I work by myself every day. I had a career in the army, 13 years in the army, but I left because I injured my knee. So I had to leave, unfortunately, because I love the army. It's great friendships, great traditions. Unfortunately, I had to leave. Before that, I was a truck driver, driving trucks, always outdoor manual labor, always.
Yeah.
Never had an inside office job or anything like that, always outside.
Yeah.
I've got two kids. They still live here with me. They're older and very independent.
Yeah.
They're at that age when they only talk to dad when they want something.
That means you have three children and they grow up and they live. I know that in foreign country when the children grow up they live independently with their parents. Yeah. So now you live alone.
No, they still live with me. They live with me and sometimes with their mother. It's all out for me. As long as they're not in trouble, like drugs or with the police or something like that, I just let them do what they do. Because they're mature and they're smart.
Yeah. Okay. You say that you have small business, a garden business, right? Can you explain a little bit more details so I can imagine how it is? Yeah.
As I said, I left the army about 9 years ago and I was looking for something to do. And I'm good with my hands, so I decided I'd started a lawn mowing and gardening business. So I mow the lawn, I cut the grass. Plus, I also make gardens. I maintain gardens, like cut the tree, plant the flower. When a customer wants it, like I get a quote, the customer says, "I want to make a garden here." Okay, let's work. We'll draw a photo. We'll draw a picture, and then we either go to a shop together to buy flowers, or I'll just go and buy them myself, or plant in the garden. And that's what I do, and it's just something I do by myself.
Yeah. How long have you been in this small business?
About 9 years now. But it's getting too much for me. I'm getting older.
Yeah.
And it's
As
getting
I
a bit harder to do.
Yeah. As I understand, in this business will require you to have a good health for doing that, and it will depend on the weather, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It depends on, you can control your time. It depends on the weather, right?
Yeah. Okay. So say when it's raining, I can't work in the rain. Okay. I won't work in the rain. A garden is not that important that I need to work in the rain and get a cold, get the flu or something. And when it's too hot, I don't work when it's too hot, because Australia, the weather is extreme in Australia. It's hot, cold.
Yeah.
So I don't want to affect my health because of the weather, so.
Yeah, yes, I think with this business, when we grow older and older, it's not advantage for us when doing the garden business. So when do you start thinking about backup option for your life? Because I think that this business is not sustainable if you grow older, right? Because it's needs and we can control the weather.
Some days I wake up and my back's sore and my knee is sore, and I know it's my business. I can give myself a day off, but then I don't want to disappoint my customer, because they're waiting for me to come to their house to do a job. So the last 6 months, I guess, I've started thinking, I need to think of something else to do, because this is getting harder. I was 55 in November. And as everyone knows, well, everyone may not know, but Helen sent me a beautiful happy birthday song. I loved it, Helen. It was great. So 55 and doing this is a younger person business. Lifting heavy things and lifting rocks and things like that. It's not for someone getting older.
Yeah, that means when you grow older, you need to find another solution for yourself. But in the past, when the previous year, you don't talk about that, right? Yeah.
No, I didn't think about that, because my body felt okay. But I'm getting older. That's my problem. Here I'm 18, but my body's telling me I'm 55. So
Yeah.
I need to find something different.
Yeah. Why you choose to be global digital business owner? Why you don't choose another option? Because I know that outside there are a lot of solutions for you to choose.
Well, funny you say that, because I was on Facebook Marketplace and I was looking just for a truck driving job, because I can drive a truck. But I came across the link to the digital business, and I looked into it, and I asked a friend request of the person that I saw the link, and we became friends, and we got talking. I got to know her, and I said, "What's this business that you're in?" I'm curious, because I've never heard anything about it. I've never looked at an online digital business. It's never crossed my mind, She got talking to me about it, and I saw some advantages with it. And I thought, this could be for me, because I'm still smart.
Yeah.
I still want to work, but I just can't do the physical work much anymore. So I thought this could be my answer, to get off the labouring side of jobs and into something that it's not all about, making money and being a millionaire. That's not what it's about. I still want to be active and working, but something that I can do that's not going to affect my health.
Yeah. That means you suddenly saw the link on the Facebook, right? I want to ask that, because when we think about another backup solution, That means you must look for many solutions. Example, like me, where I also look for another backup solution when COVID coming. I look for a lot of kind of online business, a lot of I am sometimes I franchises. Yes, a lot of things I try to look more option and I put it on the table to compare. So in your case, you only suddenly you luckily you saw that link and you click, or you watch out, or you look for another solution comparing before you get the solution.
I did. When I saw this online business, I looked at it and then I got thinking, because I'd never thought about an online business before. So then I got on internet, on Google, online business, because I'd never thought about it.
Yeah.
Such a long list come up. So I did. I compared them all. I looked at so many straight away stood out at me, and so I thought, no, I would not touch that one. It doesn't seem right. Clicking and looking and looking and looking. The franchise that you just talk about being a franchise, I had a franchise 30 years ago, way before I joined the army, and I went broke. It was I was paying too much in franchise fee, and what I was paying out monthly in franchise fees and equipment, travel, fuel, I wasn't making any money. I could just pay my rent. And that's it, So franchise was out.
Yeah, okay, and I understand that. So when you click on the link and you how long for you to do the research in this business and make the final decision?
Well, like I said, I compared it to a lot of other online businesses. Okay, I watched
online business.
I watched the free webinar for this business because it's an easy option. Just click on the webinar and watch the webinar. I watched it probably 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Then I clicked onto other online businesses and had a look at their information, and then I compared them. I compared maybe 10 because I thought this might be the way to go. Online business. It's my business. Just I'm not outside in the sun. I don't have to worry about the rain. And I kept coming back to this one because it appealed to me more, and it just seemed more genuine.
How do you know that it's genuine? It's not legitimate. It's a legitimate business, not a scammer. Because we all
one or two of them stood out straight away, and I thought that's just doesn't look genuine to me. It looks like a scam. A few other ones based in Australia, they were the MLM and the pyramid type of thing. Even though they say they're not, but I researched what MLM means and pyramid because I never knew what that was either. So I researched that and I thought, no, I'll put a cross beside that because I think that's what that one is. This one here, you're your own digital business owner. It's your business. You have a coach and a mentor to help you. No other business had a coach or a mentor to assist you and to guide you. I have a wonderful coach and a wonderful mentor that helped me set my business up. And so no other business has that. None of the other online businesses I looked at have that. This was the only one. I mean, I only looked at 10, maybe 12. I probably could have looked at 50, but I wasn't going to look at 50 online businesses. That's just wasting my time. 10 or 12. I think 10 or 12 is enough. If I'm going to decide, I'll decide. I don't need to look at 50.
Yes. In this business, I like the model. I like the way that we can jump into the community to check whether it's a real or not, because in this community, our community here is more than 1,000 person, right? More than 1,000 person, and this person on over the world, and you can contact with each of them and to check whether it's a grill or not. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. And like the other ones I looked at, there was no global community. It didn't mention that at all, where this one mentioned a global community. And I tell you, since I've joined 4 months ago now, I think 3 months, maybe 3 months, it's gone. When I first started, 90,000 people globally. Now it's 100,000. So that's 10,000 in 3 months. And I'm one of those. So it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You know,
We
I've
have.
met some wonderful people. I actually talked to a lady. She's from Nigeria who now lives in Dubai, who's also a business owner. And we talk regularly, comparing ideas. It's great. I've met ones from Canada,
Yes.
Vietnam, like yourself, people from Vietnam, people that I didn't know 3 months ago, and we've become friends, and it's great.
Yes, I like this business also because it gives me a wide network. Yeah,
Yeah.
a wide network. I can contact a lot of people all over the world and can learn more experience from them. We have Miss Yang from Finland. Nice to meet you here on this channel. Yeah. So, can you share with us your concerns when you starting this business? Because
Well,
I know that when we own a business, we have some concern when we start new thing. Everybody will also have that. What's your concern when
when
you're
I
starting this?
okay, I'll go back to when I started my lawn mowing business. Okay, I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing because I've done that before. Okay, so I can do letterbox drops in people's letterboxes. I'll come and do your garden. I'll come and do your lawn because I know what I'm doing. So I had no problem doing that. With this business, I wasn't sure. I wanted to do it. I'd finally made my mind up, and I thought I'm going to do this. Back in the back of my mind was how do I know how to do this? That was one of my big troubles. How do I know how to do it? I think I've got a lot to learn. Whereas like my lawn mowing gardening, I didn't have much to learn because I already know how to do it. So that was easy. With this business, I had so much to learn. But there's training involved. And as I said, a coach and a mentor. Any little problem I have, I put my hand up like a school kid. Help me, please. And they're always there. My coach and mentor will help me straight away. It's great. And the good part of that, my coach is in Sydney, my mentor's in Canada. So no matter what time of day, I'm sort of covered.
Yeah.
So my only fear was, can I do this? But then I kept thinking to myself, well, you've decided to do it, so just do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. It's in my case, when I jump into this business, my first concern is that, oh, how can I find the customer, right? Because when we do business, the customer is very important. How we can, because the find the customer is give me money. Yeah, and I'm not the salesperson. I'm not the salesperson. I don't like to ask person to buy this one, this one. I this kind of person. So this is my first concern. And as I jump into the community to look how the business running, how other people run the business, wow, I'm surprised because the system will do that for us, automatic system. The funnel, self funnel, automatic system for that, we only take time to set up in the beginning, right? Yeah. And it can give me the confidence when I jump into this business.
Yeah.
And talking with you, I know that when we are young, it's very easy to learn the new thing, especially for the social media, for the digital. But in your case, how do you catch up the new thing quickly?
When we talk about social media, I thought social media, okay, I know what I'm doing. I look on my phone and chat and things like that. Like I'm
Yeah,
older. This is back when I was my children's age, okay? We didn't have mobile phones. No such thing as Google or Facebook, no such thing. Didn't exist back when I was. My kids are 22 and 19. Okay, so I'm 55. So 33 years ago, there's no such thing as Google or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. None of that existed. Okay, I've taught myself slowly, and I thought I was pretty good. I thought, I can operate Google. I can search things. I can look at Facebook. That's easy. But once I started this business, I thought, wow, there's so much more into it that I've got to learn about social media. But the training that is involved in this business, which is always updated, is awesome. Okay? I've learned so much. I've got a book that I always keep beside me. And it's nearly full. It's full of notes. I keep notes all the time.
Yeah.
Every training, every webinar, like every weekly webinar that they offer us to like newbies like me. It's called a newbie Tuesday. It's for people like me who are new to the business, and I watch them. If I can't watch it live because I'm working, I'll watch the replay. There's always a replay, and I'm learning so much. So the social media side of it, I'm getting better. I'm learning more and more about it. When you talk about getting a customer, okay, I'll go back to the lawn mowing gardening, okay? If I drive around my suburb, I can see someone's lawn or their grass is overgrown. I'll put a flyer in their letterbox because I think they need their lawn done. Yeah. That's how I did, and that's how I built it up. So that customer might say, yeah, come and mow my lawn. And the guy next door might say, oh, I've hurt my back. Can you mow my lawn too? I said, yeah, no worries. Okay. With this one, I was scared. How do I get the customer? That was, I didn't think of, not until I got into it, I thought about that. I thought, okay, I own a business. I need customers. I heard someone say, you've got your own business, the shop's open. I can't remember where I heard that or saw it in our community somewhere. And I keep going back to that. I wrote it down in the book here, big letters. Your shop is open. You're the owner. You're the owner. Turn up for work every day. Your shop is open. And I love it. Honestly, I love it. I love it. It's such a new experience. And I love it. I thoroughly recommend it. I love it. Like meeting people like you, my coach, my mentor, others in like our community. Like I've met, like I said, my friend, she's Nigerian. I actually know she's from Cameroon, but lives in Dubai. We've become friends over the last month. We met on social media because we both are in this business and we compare ideas, but we chat about day-to-day stuff too because we've become friends and it's great. I would not have known her or you or my coach, my mentor or anyone if I didn't get into this business, So it's not just the business itself, it's the people that you interact with. It's meeting new people.
Yeah.
And I'm like you, Helen, I'm no salesman. I mean, I can talk to anyone, okay? We had to do local council elections today, so I just took my son and we went to our nearest voting place, just a school, and I talked to about 4 people as we were going in and out. And as we were going back to the car, my son, you can talk to anyone. I said, yes, I know I can. Don't be shy. Talk. They're not going to bite your head off.
When I having this business, I think that my life changed because in the past I must work a lot and I don't spend time to look around everything around us, and I can't enjoy the everything around us. But currently now, when I have my own business and with the social media, with the digital, I must sometimes I must spend a little to see around me what is this happen, and wow, it's beautiful that we can say it in the social media and we can share our positive thinking to other people. So I think my life is valuable. Nowadays.
Yeah. I feel much better. Like I suffered a bit of depression a couple of months back because I didn't know what to do. Because as I said, I was getting my getting a bit of arthritis in my knees and my hand. But since I found this and I can see light at the end of the tunnel, okay, I'm only just starting out. But I know with a bit of perseverance from me, and which I will do, because I built up my other business, I can build this one. I can see in like a year, I'm already smiling all the time thinking I've owned my own business and I'm happy, but I know in a year I'll be happier, okay? It's not about the money. Money's money. Money's money, okay? It's about making the choice and being happy.
Yeah.
And finally, hopefully the borders are opening up, okay? I'm in Australia. Australia's been crazy with lockdowns, okay? We've been locked down so many times. Each state is locking down and it's crazy. But I think we can travel overseas now. I think we've been allowed to start traveling overseas. So after Christmas, because now it's the high season everywhere, it's too expensive. After Christmas, I want to go overseas. So it's not about the money. It's what I can do with that money. And I have money to be able to afford that plane ticket, you know?
Yeah, it's not only the money. Yeah, it's right. It's not only the money. It's will give us the life in more in joyful, optimistic, and it will impact our health maybe better. And
Yeah.
and the second, we have the training package. So if the person don't have any experience about social media, don't have experience about digital, we can step by step training. Yeah, it's either real training, not because some in Vietnam we have some course, online course for training that, but it's not. It's only theory. But in this business, we are real case for you and to train you day by day. And in the market, everything changing quickly, and the knowledge in the training will update to you continuously. Yeah, it's a good point for this business. So in this business, a lot of beautiful things in this business. If I ask you to share with us only top three that give you a most impression on you, with what are they?
Okay, you talked about earlier the automated system.
Yeah,
So it does a lot of the hands-on work for me. Okay. I might get someone who shows some interest in my site, my webpage, and then the automated system will take over and help them get more information, the same as I did. Okay, we all go through that when we join this business. So that takes a lot of pressure off me. I don't need to be here at my computer from 9 to 5 working because the automated system's working in the background. I'll go to sleep at night, I'll wake up in the morning and I've got a lead. Okay, someone's shown interest in my website. So that's number one. The system is brilliant. It's great. I love it. I hope they don't change anything on it because nothing needs to be changed. I really enjoy it. Along with the system is the support. Okay, there's 24/7 support. I can request like a helpline, you might call it. We'll call it a helpline or a help desk, and there's support there all the time. Someone's always there to answer a question for you. So I love that. The second is we've just mentioned the training. The training is step by step. Don't miss a step. Start at the top, go right through. I've gone through, then I've gone back steps, gone through again. Okay, taking notes. I might have done something wrong. And I think, why have I done something wrong there? I might reach out to my coach or mentor, said something's not working. And they'll guide me. They'll say, go back to step 8. And I'll go back and say, oh, I forgot to do that one. My bad. And the third part is like we talk about the community, the global communities. I've met so many wonderful people. The training webinars, the webinars and the training videos are all by business owners. And there's a couple of wonderful couples in Canada. I'd love to go there one day and meet these people personally because they're really great people. So that's 3 great things: the system, the training, and the community, the people that's in the community. There's 3. There's more I could talk about, I'll
Yeah.
talk about another one. Okay, I live next door to a park. I can take my laptop and sit at a table in the park next door with my dog because I'm sitting in my garage now. This is my office. I sit out here with my dog. He's laying right here. He's
Yeah.
older than me. He's older than me, so he just sleeps all day. But we can
Yeah.
go to the park. I take my laptop and my notebook to the park next door, and I can just do some training, just sitting out in the fresh air in the park. The dog's walking around. Kids are behind me playing on swings, like young kids, and they come and pat my dog. I go up to Newcastle to see my mum now, and I don't take my laptop, but I take my phone, and I
Yeah.
can
We
check
can
an
do
email.
everywhere.
I can check an email to see if I got a lead. Like it'll pop up, oh, you have a new lead, and I say, oh, great, well, good. Or I can text my mentor or my coach, like message them on Messenger, and just ask a question. And I'm not even at home. I'm up at my mum's in Newcastle, a few hours away. This is flexibility of this. I don't need to get up. I used to work where I live now. Where I live, I'm out in the suburbs of Sydney. I used to work in the city when I was in the army, and I'd commute an hour, drive an hour in the morning, drive an hour in the afternoon. Now my commute is I wake up, have a coffee, I walk out into my garage, and I'm here at work in
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's beautiful. So for this business, what's your goal in this business for the short term and long term, right?
Short term is to stop the hormone gardening because it's taking a toll on my body. Okay, so that's the first thing. That's the first reason why I entered into this. And long term is I hear a lot of people saying, more time with your family, more time for this. My family's grown up, so I don't need to be spending time with my kids. Okay, I
Yeah.
spend time with them, but it's not essential because they got their friends. My daughter's got a boyfriend, so that's fine. So my long term is just to have a business that I can fall back onto, like it's running in the background. And I'm comfortable to do things that I want to do. Like I'm 55. I would like to retire from full-time this menu work in a year, but I can be doing this online business till I'm 90 if I live that long. As long as I still got my marbles here, I can still be doing this when I'm 90. So long term is just to continue with this business.
Yeah.
I can build it up. I've seen other people in the community building their business, how their business is built, and I envy them and I look at them and I think that's what I want to strive to do.
Yeah.
We go to different levels, and I want to. It's not a competition. I don't want to beat anyone to be at this level before them. That's not the idea. It's just to be comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. For this business, it's not help us to have money immediately, but it will give us the distribution system for the long term business. When you do it one more year or 2 years, maybe that time you can retire and have automatic income. Yeah, automatic income, not only money but a lot of knowledge, give you a lot of positive thinking, will make you maybe your life will last longer, healthier than. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, I like this. So what's your transformation till now when you having your own business, online business?
Well, one good thing, I have a better outlook on life. Like I said to you a couple of months ago, because my body's getting older, and I have this lawn gardening business, it's starting to affect me. And some days I'd wake up and think, oh no, I don't want to have to go, but I have to. I can't let the customer down. With the transformation, this business, I can see within a year that I'll be just doing this, and it's put a whole like a smile on my face. I feel much happier knowing that I have this new business that I'm starting, because I started my own business before, so I know I can do this business too. So it makes me happy to think that. down the track. Okay, I know it's not going to happen overnight. It will take time. Everything takes time. I know that. And I'm not thinking of being a millionaire next week. That's impossible. That's not the point. The point is it's my own business and it's put a smile on my face. I'm out of that depressed state that I was in because I'm thinking positive thoughts now. Because I get so much positive energy off everyone in the community. I can never jump online, like especially someone like you. I never jump online and see someone going, everyone's happy and cheerful, and it rubs off on everyone and makes it worthwhile.
I think if you are John having your own business, your online business for a long time, maybe you will be younger.
Maybe.
Young here, my success.
Get rid of all this hair.
Yeah, myself.
So it's just a more comfortable. I'm still doing the lawmaking business. Don't get me wrong. I'm still doing it now. I need to do that. So I'm doing both. Okay, I've got time now. I can do both because this business, my digital business, I can do it. You know, like I'll cook dinner, have dinner at 7 o'clock, and then from say 7:30 till 11:30 at night, I can be looking at emails. I can be doing training. Before I talked to you today, I didn't work today. I'm going to do my jobs today. I'll do them tomorrow. Before I talked to you, I've been doing some training and just writing some stuff down. But it's refreshing and it's great learning new stuff. And 6 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, before lockdown, okay, because we've been locked down a lot in Sydney. I've told you that. Before that, I might have got up. I would have went and did some lawn mowing work, come home and sat here and just drank beer and listened to the radio. And that's the day. What have I learned? Nothing. The money I earned working in the morning, I went and bought some beers to drink. So what have I got to show for it? I got empty beer bottles. But I don't do that anymore. That's a transformation. I make use of my time now.
Yeah. Your time is useful now. Okay. Do you have any advice for the person who looking for a change but still don't make any action for that? Still waiting and looking and looking. Yeah. Do you have any advice for them?
Just do what I did. Just do what I did and compare this digital business with other online businesses. Okay, don't just jump in because someone wants you to jump in. Don't do that. Okay, no one in this community pushes anyone to get into it. My coach, she even said to me 100 times, if you want to do this, be positive, be 100% sure you want to do it. She didn't push me at all. She said, we'll always be friends. If you're in this business or if you're not in the business, we will always be friends. Wish we're friends now. She's lovely. So think very carefully. No one's pushing you. So compare it to other things. Like Helen said, compare it to a franchise if you think that's the way to go. You're paying a lot of fees if you do that, so maybe not. But look at this business. Watch the free webinar. Go away, talk about it. If you're married and got young kids, go and talk to your wife, your husband, whatever, your partner, and say, what do you think? Discuss it. I didn't have to do any of that. It was my sole decision, okay? It's my sole decision. I didn't have to worry about spouse or partner or anything. And as I said, my kids are older, so this is, for me, this is my time. So I'm a bit different, but talk to your partner. Look at your kids and say, I want to spend more time with you. I want to be with you more. I want to travel. Now the world's opening up again. I want to be able to travel. You can do this. Okay, go away on holiday for 2 weeks and come back and you'll have money in the bank because the automated system has got you a customer. There's a customer there who's entered in the business and you've made money out of it. You made some money. That's all I can really say. Just don't jump in blindly, okay? I thoroughly recommend it. I really thoroughly recommend this business. I love it. It's put a smile on my face. I've lost the depressed mood I was in few months back. Okay, I've lost that mood altogether, and just think carefully about it. I can recommend it. I'm sorry, I won't use the word guarantee. Don't come back to me and say I guaranteed it, but I can recommend it, and I'm sure you'll be very happy that you've made the decision.
Yeah, yes, I know that everybody will be skeptical for the new thing. Skeptical is right and it's good. That means that you are serious about something. Yeah, right. But when you're serious about something, we suggest that we need to take action. If you only sit and wait and always have a lot of questions in your head and stay there, maybe you lose a great opportunity. And the good thing here, when you jump into the detail in community to check the information, it's not losing. You don't lose anything here because the only thing you must pay is your time. Your time to watch the free webinar, and you only pay $149 to look into the communication to check what is running, how the business is running, and it's a refundable cost. That means if it's not suitable for you, you say that okay, it's not for me. You can get this purchase back. $149 for investment for a business. I think it's cheap right now, right? All the
Very
business
good.
we must invest a lot of things. Yeah, yeah. So I think that if you're looking for another opportunity, you can contact Dave in Australia, or you can contact me. Any person in the community you can contact for this business. Yeah. So they can have experience about this business. Also can mentor for some person like him for this business. Not only me. Yeah. We are the same. We are the real person in this business. Okay, thanks a lot, Dave. It's nearly 40 minutes. Yeah. Thanks and nice weekend. Yeah. Thanks. Hope our sharing can help other people looking for a new opportunity,
Yeah.
right?
There are people out there sitting on the fence. Just take Helen's word for it and look at Helen. She's always happy and jolly because she's happy in her business. She's always like this. I recommend. I guarantee she's always like this. We've got a little team and we're having a Christmas carol competition. It's boys versus the
Yeah.
girl, and the boys are going to win.
Đúng rồi, maybe the girl the same, boy and girl mean the same. Okay, thanks, bye bye, Dave. Yeah, a lot, thanks a lot. Yeah.